Okay, then B and C sharp is a whole. Then C sharp to D, I want here whole step. Then C sharp and D. This is now this is the half step. But I do not. If I just input here half step, it will be wrong. So, okay, so I need to change here D to D sharp. C sharp and D sharp. This is a whole step. Okay, now when I just change then D to D sharp, then the next will be E, which is 7%. This is correct. D sharp and E is a half step. That means whole step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step. This is half step. Pretty cool, huh? So this is a technique to make the chromatic chart of any note. Here I made that D, E and D and E. Okay, so now I just take the help of I am taking the help of this chromatic chart. Okay, to understand the triad. Now this is a turn of triad. So I already told you then to get that triad formula or to making that triad formula, first of all we need then a chromatic chart. Okay, so chromatic chart is very important to make triad formula. Okay, so now the turn of triad. Okay, that is 3. And I already told you that D, about that D and E, we have worked on it. D and E. This was in alphabetical order. Then but in our chromatic chart we have made some changes. Then it became like this: D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Then in E it was like that in prior: E, F, then G, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, but in our chromatic chart it became E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. Okay, so in triad there is a formula. What the formula is? 1, 3 and 5. Okay, cool, take it easy. 1, 3 and 5, this is the formula. Suppose I just take D major scale, or if I just make D major chord, to make the D chord in guitar or in music, okay, we need 3 notes, that is 1, 3 and 5. And what are they? If I just take the help of this chromatic chart, it will be now 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Now 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, right? D scale, then D chord. Okay, if I just take that 1, what is there? D. This is also called root. It's also called root. No problem. You can also that root. Sometime in notation you can just see that what root. There will be written root. So don't be confused. Root means in which scale you are just working, or in which chord you are just going to play, or which is chord you are just going to construct or just making. At that time it is called root. Root means it refers to that particular particular chord. Okay, so here is the root. D is the root. Okay, that means D, 1 is D, and 3 in 3 number, that is F sharp. Then in 5 number, that is A. That means to make a D major chord, okay, things to be remember, we are discussing on the major scale, okay, not and minor or augmented or they are diminished, but we are discussing on major. That's what I am just discussing and telling you about that D major. This is all about major chords, okay. So D, F sharp and A, these three notes make a chord, that is D chord, okay. So D is the root here. So this is pretty cool, right? This is triad, because triad help us to make a chord. So likewise, if I just take that E chord, how to make this one E, then 1, that is E, sorry, E, third is G sharp, then fifth is B. Cool, boom, right? So this is the very simple way to understand that triad.